The next video is love letters. In Old England, far from being dainty evocations of one's more tender feelings, love letters were often explicitly sexual. Letters from the famous actor Edmund Kean to Mrs. Robert Albion Cox were read out in open court during a Crim Con trial in 1825. They were so inflammatory that Kean was ordered to pay damages of £800, worth £45,000 today, to Mr. Cox, a shareholder in the Drury Lane Theatre, where Kean had been resident during his 7-year clandestine affair with Cox's wife. Worse still was a correspondence between a 45-year-old mother, Lady Cavendish, and the young Count de la Rochefoucauld. Rochefoucauld's letters were so erotic that 12 of them occupy the last 26 pages of the fourth volume of the pornographic classic Romance of Lust, published in 1876, which is still confined to the private case in the British Library and kept in a strong room there. When counsel for Lord Cavendish produced them, he said that in his opinion they were too scandalous to be read out in open court. The judge had a look at one or two and told the court, "I entirely agree with my learned friend. I shall take them home and refer to them in my summing up." In them, Rochefoucauld said that Lady Cavendish had picked the flower of his virginity. He talked of the joys of cunnilingus, fellatio, drinking urine, eating faeces, and sharing all the delicacies of each other's body. He talked of introducing naked young servant girls to their love-making. He would perform cunnilingus on Lady Cavendish and violate you with her breasts, filling your womb with her milk to excite your senses. He wrote of even more debased practices, but his letters are much too explicit to be reproduced here. God knows what Lady Cavendish's were like. They have been lost. But in his letters, Rochefoucauld repeatedly said that Lady Cavendish's replies were even hotter.